to chime in. Where are all the African American coaches? And not just in the NFL, but in college. You can't tell me that we don't play better and coach better than a lot of what we see in the NFL and in college football. Where they at?
Yeah. So I'll start this one off. First of all, they are out there. Okay, they're not in the right now in 2021. They're not in the positions of head coach, defensive coordinator, and offensive coordinator as much as they need to be. But they are out there. They're position coaches, and they are doing great work. They are building champions. They are a part of a lot of these teams that you see doing well in the Power 5 conferences in college. A lot of these NFL teams, their position coaches are Black. You got Black secondary coaches. You got Black defensive line coaches, and all of them doing great work with great teams. The problem is, and you'll hear this word a lot, the pipeline. And with the NFL, they implemented the Rooney Rule, and now we got a new batch of different ways to get Black coaches interviewed and in the pipeline, right?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. There's the idea that there's not enough Black coaches or there's not enough candidates is a farce. That's not true. That's just something that somebody's made up to justify doing something else.
Facts.
I actually listened to I think it was a clip from Lawrence Taylor. And he was talking, I don't know how old it was, but it was an old clip. And he was talking about when Bill Belichick became the defensive coordinator under Bill Parcells. And in summary, what he said was, Bill Parcells told us that this guy, Bill Belichick, who was a no-name at the time, was going to be our defensive coordinator. And I cursed him out. He said, I cursed out Bill Parcells because who is this guy? He's got 3 years of experience, and he was a special teams assistant one year. He was a special teams coach the next year, and now you're telling me that he's going to be our defensive coordinator. I tell that story because Bill Parcells knew what Bill Belichick could do. He believed in Bill Belichick, and he explained to Lawrence Taylor that, hey, this guy's been designing a lot of the schemes and defenses that we've been running. It's been coming from him. So I trust him. And LT said, at that moment, he said, okay, well, I'll trust him. The reason I tell that story is because that is a guy looking out for a guy. Bill Parcells is just looking out for his guy. We don't have enough Black coaches in position to look out for their guys. And we can't depend on white coaches to do it. Now, I don't know that it's 100% always race. Sometimes I think it's nepotism.